Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, NTV did an investigation on the existence of ghost schools in this country, and their focus was more in Rift Valley. We have done that video, but beside this, Kenyans were asking other questions, which has become a center of discussion. Because now the focus with the NTV was just to expose how individuals are using these ghost schools to take money for capitation from the government. But other things coming into play, the issue of election, polling station results. Because we're talking about ghost schools, we will also have ghost polling station, we also have ghost voters, we'll also have ghost IBC results, which will turn into rigging of election. Let us focus on 2022 general election, because most of the schools have always been used as polling station. Most time, the government will always use schools, that's IBC, because it is the easiest way to reach out to everyone in terms of registration and voting. You just vote next to your primary school or secondary school around you. So, you talk about the non-existent girls' schools, Kaptioni Girls High School. That's a signpost, gate of schools, signboard, gates of schools that do not exist spotted in Baringo. The ghost schools are said to have bank account, board members, but has no students or classrooms. That is it. So, going by this, let us check on something about Baringo County and focus on where this school is situated. Baringo North constituency, or we can talk about Baringo North sub-county. Polling station is Kaptioni Girls High School. Check on IBC Baringo North constituency, the results. And we will be focusing more on Barossa ward. The school is in Barossa. Is it Bawesa ward? Polling station, I've already said. So if you go there and check, you will see existence of a polling station by the name Kaptioni Girls High School. It is there. That tells you that this is a ghost polling station, because such schools do not exist. But again, let us go to the verification of the results, Baringo North constituency. If you check on some of the results that were availed, IBC verification results, Baringo North constituency, Baringo. Then you check on registered voters, 50,237. Valid vote cast, that 6,630. Yani watu wengi hawakupiga kura. Rejected ballots, 159. Now you want to see pure rigging here. Check on what William Ruto got. That's 7,635. This number is higher than the valid vote cast already. Raila Odinga got 923. Wajakoya, 56. Wahiga got 16 votes. Now, just take what Ruto got, plus what Raila Odinga got, plus what Wajakoya got, plus what Wahiga got. It's going to amount to 38,630. Now, Compare this with the valid vote. It's already higher. This was happening in Baringo North. With this now, again, go and check on what was published in the Star Kenya. Check on their report. September 1st, 2022. The Star Kenya report shows IEBC could not avail ballot boxes from 9 polling stations which were non-existent. Supreme Court scrutiny unearthed major anomalies in 45 stations. 45 stations. This was September 1st, 2022. So look at that. That IEBC cannot validate. Again, the court also finds 49. Is it 49 or 45? 45 stations. They cannot validate the results. Then you're talking about existence ghost school is only on paper, but no structure. Again, it turned into a polling station. Besides this, you look at the results, they're not genuine. Tukifika hapo, tunaona kwamba mtu anaitwa Mother Kome alitesa wa Kenya, CJ and her team. Mtu anaitwa Chebukati alitesa wa Kenya pia. The majority 9 commissioners versus the minority 3. So the minority 3 had their way, and the majority 3 did not even have their say. They were silenced, intimidated, and even forced to resign. But look at this. So when you talk about the existence of ghost voters, it is true. It is a reality. And now you can see it. We've always talked about, Mount Kenya ndo kuna ghost voters wengi. It is emerging that Rift Valley has even more than what we're thinking about Mount Kenya. Ukiona namba zao ziko juu, nyingi si za ukweli. Sasa hata ukianza kufuatilia hiyo nini, the valid votes, the registered people who have registered to vote there. Then look at the polling stations that do not exist. Like what is in Baruesa ward. Kaptoni polling station in Kaptoni Girls High School. This tells you that even without opening the server, you can clearly question the results. Maraga told us that election is not an event. Election is a process from one to another, we determine the other and the final. So if it's a process, how comes non-existent polling station revealed the results that later counted? And at some point, we found out that those who voted are more than those who voted are more than the result, the vote that Ruto got. Total people who voted are more than what was given to William Ruto. Tunaenda wapi? So this tells you that we have a big problem. There is big mess in IBC. And these people has always had people who can play into their game. So when you see Azimio complaining about the previous election, indeed, this can be confirmed that there was a possibility of malpractice, there was a possibility of intentional rigging. And this was happening in Ruto's strongholds and elsewhere where they could manage to control numbers. So many things are compromised here. We end up have leaders whom we did not elect with the majority votes. We end up having leaders who got to power through minority votes. So in Kenya, majority have denied to have their way, and the minority have allowed to have their way and to have their say. But majority have been denied to have their way and to have their say. You're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to have your way. Some people will sit somewhere and look for a means to manage the elections. So you can see. Hapo ndo tumefika. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video. And by the way, you should ask yourself a question. How comes the difference between William Ruto and Raila Odinga was just merely 200,000 votes? How possible was that? Such things came into play.